Today, we are diving into a fun and creative project design a retro sunset t-shirts in Photoshop. If you are into vintage vibes and creating custom design, this tutorial is for you. So let's get started. Okay. First thing first, let's open the Photoshop or create a new documents by clicking over here that create a new documents. And for this one, I will use the simple one like custom this one and with the resolutions like the simple one and create it. So this size is used for the t-shirts and ensure the high quality uh, prints. Okay, so for here we're gonna use that retro t-shirt design. So first thing what I'm gonna do, I will insert the shapes like the circle shapes with the right click over here. You can easily work over a shortcut key or like you. And for the quick access, just like draw like and uh, drag and draw to the here. And now that we have now this one, and I can easily move it, or you can easily move it, resize it, or whatever I do, you can easily use it to the here. Okay. So now that we have shapes over here, right click over, I can just right click over here and use the resize layers. And now that we have now this one, then I want to change the colors over. I can have the different colors. Let me use in the here with these colors, or what I'm gonna do before that, let me undo this one again, and I can just easily resize it, double clicking over here, change the background color and this one. So now that we have now this one, right click over here again and use the restore layer. Now it's come up. So now that we are want to add here the another rectangle shapes by right clicking over here, use the rectangle tools, and this times I can easily use it over here. I can easily use it or just draw to the here. Okay, so now we have now this one. Then I use the Control J for just double clicking over here. Then I want to change their colors. So there is the code colors. You can easily follow these steps. Like I want to use the this one for these colors. Then use it. Then I want to duplicate it. Just Control J for duplicate. So here we have now the duplicate one, and here we can easily use it. Now what I'm gonna do, I want to change here the colors also. So let me change here the color codes, and this is the color code. I will just say the 4800. This is the another color codes over here. Then the same way I can just make it the another copy, or here let me use it. I can just make it to the here, and this time I will also change here the codes, and then this time I want to use something like 70 or 80 8000, this one. Okay, so now that we have now another quotes over here, then hit on the OK, and I want to make it the duplicate. Like you can easily hold the Alt key or make it a duplicate copies. So now that we have now this one, then same process, I will change the post code color. Like I want to use something, I can just say or 9F or 00, this one. So here that we have now this codes, and hit on the OK. Then again I want to duplicate it, hold the Alt key, and now that we have now this one. So here we have now we have like this, we can also. Then I want to change here the colors, code colors. So this times I want to use the code colors like the 343 or 38 or this one. So now that we have now this one, let's select all the layers, and there I can use the Control C, and here the what I'm gonna do, I will use the Control E for right click over here. Again I want to select all the layers over here. then right click over here. I will use this one. I want, now that we have this one, use the Control E. So now that it comes like this, okay, you can easily resize it if you want to use. So here we have now this one, then use it. Okay, so now that we have now this one, then I want to play with this one also if you want to use. So now what I'm gonna do, I will draw I will use the shapes or vector marquee tools over here, and this times I want to select this one, then use here this times I can easily use it and make it the deleted. Okay, so now use this one. Then what I'm gonna do, I want to use the right click over here and create the clipping marks. Okay, so now that we have now this one, and the next step is what I'm gonna do, I want to create the another shapes. Just right click over here and just click our draw shapes over here, and this times what I'm gonna do, let me use it and make it here the shapes, and I can easily use it and over here. And what I'm gonna do, let me resize it or undo it again, and let me do it, or I can just delete, or I can just keep it to the here. Okay, so now that we have now this one, then I want to change here with the colors. So double clicking over here, or I will use the difference or here code. Let me use the, like, I can just say the F or something like this. I can easily use it ABFP over here or whatever. Like, let me use it with this one, or you can use the different like F again. I can just easily see it 0 or A, or here the 0, whatever you want to use it over here with the different colors. So for example, let's use this one. Now that we have now this one, then I want to duplicate it again, and this times I can easily change here, or before that you can easily make it more this one, or what I'm gonna do, let me use it or resize this one shapes, or I can just do, let me click over here, then I want to delete it, this one also, and here I can make it little bit or increase the sizes, then again duplicate this one also, let me click it or use the Alt key and make it the duplicate one again, and this times I want to change here the colors again. Just double click over here, then use the 000 like, or I can just say the FF this one. Okay, so now that we have now this one, use okay, then again I want to use the quotes, or I want to make it the duplicate this one also, and just double clicking over here, and this times I can easily use it to the here like something quote, something like this one. Okay, and here we have now using also this one. This is the different a little bit. Again I want to duplicate it again. I want to create another one. So what I'm gonna do, this times again I will use the another code, and this is the code colors, and what I'm gonna do, let me use the 8 and E, or I can just say FF this one, then hit on the OK. So now that we have now this one, then I can easily change here with the little bits over here, or make it little bits with a difference one little bit. Okay, so now here we have now this one, then select all are here, then use the, or I can use the Control T over here. Then now that we have again the select all again, and use the Control or undo it again, and just right click, use the rest of the layer, then right click and we will do Control E. Okay, so now that we have now this one, then what I'm gonna do, just select this layer, and you can now see the changes over here what we have to work. And what I'm gonna do, I want to use or select this one, go to the filter options, and this time use the distort and use the wave. So here we have now this one. Then I want to do use this one, and now here you can now see I can just say one over here. Okay, now you can easily use it over here. And what I'm gonna do, let me use it the 300 also. And here you can now see the changes over here, or you can change here the difference one. Or what I'm gonna do, I can just easily use it over here, and you can make it a difference one also. Okay, so let me find out. It can be show subs over here, and you can easily find out this one. So now that we want to this one, and let me make it the more like the wave, and I can easily work with this one. So I want to use this one, then hit on the OK. Or I can do, let me go back again and make it proper waves. And what I'm gonna do, I will use a simple one. I can do again, just undo this one again, then go to the again the filter, use uh, the distort and use the wave. So make it the proper. So now that we have also the simple one, and here now you can see we have now this one. Okay, so now here we are using a wave. Now I want to add some elements, so making a t-shirt with the palm tree. So go to the fire tabs, and this times I want to use something with the place or object, this one. And here let me use the palm trees over here, then places. And now that we have now this one, but I want to crop it also here, or just to go to the here. Then what I'm gonna do, I want to crop it to here. So let me use, or I can easily use it this one here. Or what I'm gonna do, I can just undo this one again, and I want to delete this one also, and here I can easily delete it. So now that we have now this tree over here, then I want to copy it, or we can take it to the here or here. And now that we are now this one, I want to relate it to the here. So here that we have now this one, then what I'm gonna do, I want to take it to the top, and here, and we have now this one also. If you want to resize it, you can easily resize it. Okay, so here we can easily use it. I want to add here also the more, or you can easily flip it if you want to use, just you can do whatever, you can just easily work here. Okay, so now I will do, I can easily use it to the here, and I will make it to the more appealing, right clicking over here and flip horizontally. And here I can do, let me use it over here and use this one. Okay, then use the OK. Then I want to use the another pictures, our place files, and use the place date, and I will use these pictures also. And these times I can do, let me use it, and I want to show it to the here. Okay, and if you want to or use it like here, I'm using, and these times I will do, then use it to the here. Okay, so now that we have now these styles, now what I'm gonna do, I want to make it, or just make it the group. And before that, what I'm gonna do, I will select all and right click over here, or I will do just select it all and make it ungroup. Okay, so use all, and here right click or make it the group also. You can use also the Ctrl G for group it. So now it's in the one group. Now you can easily work over with this one. I want to also make it to the here the group. So this here, this into the group over here, and now this is the one. And make sure that so our links are let's show designed over here. Okay. So and make sure that while you are doing you before you finished it, you need to check with our once you are happy with your design, it's time to save it and go to the file types and use the shape as and choose the png format. Like where do you want to use, like save on the computers, I want to use the png files. So let me change here the png files over here, and I can just easily use it. If you want to planning the print this design, make sure the shape copy as the same YK color mode. So over here you can easily select from here. Okay. So now for this one, I want to use or save it to this one, or I can just say the retro or this one t-shirts over here. Let me use it, then save it. Okay. So and use the large sizes, and there are you have it the Vibrance uh, retro sunset t-shirt designs ready for printing. So thanks for watching and happy designing.